the mask slipped on the government's housing policy. The government announced they were going to get rid of the rent pressure zones. Now, it's true, the rent pressure zones have not controlled rents. They are absolutely astronomical, but they are planning to allow landlords to increase them even more. It beggars belief that when rents now in Dublin are €2,500 a month, nationally about €2,000 a month, that the government actually want to remove any restriction on those rents being even further increased. The government make out as if solving the housing crisis is complicated. It's going to take time. But the truth is, we have a housing crisis because some people are benefiting from the housing misery being suffered by hundreds of thousands of people in this country. What we need, if we're going to actually solve the housing crisis, is a mass movement of ordinary people, young people, working people, getting on the streets like we did on the water charges and demanding that the state use the resources they have to build and provide housing based on the needs of people and not on whether it can make profits for greedy speculators, vulture funds and corporate landlords. Now, what should the government be doing if they were serious about trying to solve this housing crisis? They would impose meaningful rent controls that would reduce rents to affordable levels. They would establish a state construction company that would build, on scale, tens of thousands of social and affordable houses on a not-for-profit basis. They would reintroduce a no-fault eviction ban. People Before Profit would be reintroducing a rent reductions bill, which would reduce rents to affordable levels based on the average income of people in their particular area. Micheál Martin said that he wants to pivot even more towards private investors, which is pretty shocking when you consider that the current housing crisis hasn't happened by accident. It is a direct result of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael designing housing policies to benefit vulture funds, private investors and corporate landlords who have made an absolute fortune from the housing misery of those who are caught paying unaffordable rents, who are rotting on social housing waiting lists, or young people and young workers who have no prospect of ever being able to afford the unaffordable house prices that are out there.